back on the field, and Romania have made a substitution. Razvan Mavrodin is on for Marius Tinku. I noticed Tinku had a lot of strapping on his leg, and it would indicate to me, because he's a pretty lively character, I don't think they'd have replaced him unless he was in trouble injury-wise. And Dumitrash gets the second half underway. Oh, again, unbelievable. That was Sean Lamont. I'm not so sure he expected to have to take it at all, but no call came from anybody else, and he made a mess of it yet again.
Scotland, move! Push back, 14.
A little attack down the blind side from Romania, but they've lost the ball on contact. Let's carry on where we left off at the end of the first half.
Still got the advantage if you want it.
They just need some quality. It's not going to come. It's advantage to Scotland for a Romanian knock-on. And in the end, Nigel Owen trying his best to allow advantage, but he's forced to pull them back for the scrum.
It was badly protected by the Scottish forwards, wasn't it? Lamont did the right thing, went to ground, placed the ball, but they were there in ones. They weren't there in twos and threes and securing it.
Oh, and that was a penalty. He was unlucky in a way. He read it perfectly. He knew what Simon Taylor was going to do, and it was telegraphed terribly. And he just went an inch too far forward.
Yes, it wasn't the greatest piece of organisation at the base of the scrum. Mind you, it's not been the buzzword tonight, organisation.
Decent clearance kick from the big man, Dumitrash.
Looking ahead, I know it's early days, but when Scotland play Italy, I think I know tactically what Italy might do in the first 15 minutes.
Bombard them.
Especially Mr. Sean Lamont.
It really is amazing how scrappy and how inaccurate Scotland have been, because they've been so much better at this. That's a much, much better move, and in comes Chris Patterson to set it up through the middle. Now they've got some momentum. Big forwards charging on. Quick ball. That is Sean Lamont getting into the line. Still going right. Back they come this time. To the left, it's open play. He wasn't offside, and that was Webster cutting back. That's what he does so well. And a little knock on from Scotland at exactly the wrong moment, and the whole attack flounders.
That's where it gets very frustrating, because they've done the hard work. They've got through 3 or 4 phases, then suddenly not presenting the ball correctly, ball goes forward, you lose that momentum, because they were getting on a roll there. They were going through the phases, going through the numbers, tested Romania on the short side, and now they've got to start all over again.
Yes. Touch, pause, engage, keep up, good.
Better scrum from Scotland, but driving off the back, it was Tonitsa. Thumping tackle in midfield, but this time Romania have managed to hold on to possession.
Stay back, last feet please, lads. Don't guess it, stay.
Well, that was asking for trouble. That was Christian Petra, the second row, and Scotland have the advantage, and they surely must score here. No, a penalty. He's saying more, a double movement. He said he had a go, and Blair and his mates know they've messed up there.
Well, he's still held as he goes to the double movement, and he might just be a bit short. But if you look, he has got a man on his right, a man on his left. That is a big wasted opportunity. He's probably just on the line, but he is held while he goes through that movement.
Well, exactly, to get there, he had to get onto his feet and push again. That's what he's not allowed to do. He can just reach out and place it, but he was trying to get up and do it again. That's held in the tackle, unlike the one the other night that we saw. That was very definitely a penalty.
Yes, absolutely right. And in the meantime, Romania have cleared it mile to halfway, as you can see there. So they've got away with that one. So Scotland will have to wait for their bonus point.
10 and 9. Again.
Right, a change of halfbacks it looks to me here. 20, Valentin Calafetianu has come on, and 21, Ionut Tufan, and that's a new set of halfbacks for the Romanians.
On off white, scrum, blue ball. On off
I
white,
feel a bit sorry for Nigel Owens, the referee, actually. You know, he wants obviously a flowing game, and poor chap's had to blow his whistle an awful lot, and none of it his making. It's not as if he's, you know, missed things or being, you know, pedantic or anything like that, is it? The players haven't helped him at all.
No, sometimes he can't play the game for them.
Touch, pause, engage. Good, keep it up. Okay.
Well, coming up with the ball, Tornitsa, eventually. Oh, and charged down. Oh, and away goes Blair. This time he finds support inside from Alistair Hogg, and they do get the try. Well, the new halfback on the field, and he's holding his head, but went so badly wrong.
Yes, it was a very poor kick indeed. He didn't get the height, that's why it was able to be charged down. But very clinical of Scotland. Good support play. Well played, Mike Blair. This time found the inside man. The kick is just not got any height. And a great flip pass from Simon Taylor. Releases Blair down the left. He knows he's got support inside from the ever-present Hogg. And that is now their bonus point secured with the fourth try of the evening.
Second try for Alistair Hogg. His 8th try for Scotland. He'll remember this evening fondly, even if a lot of others don't. And Patterson keeps up his 100% record with the conversions, 28-0.
Well, Romanian coach not being too impressed with his replacements. He took a big punt, replacing both scrum half and fly half, and Scotland have taken full advantage of a very poor box kick intended.
Good.
And you'd hope that Scotland could go on from here and really establish control.
Lamont. Sean, that is.
Hands away now, Sam!
They want quick ball again. It's just stuck in there a little too long. Good kick from Parks, and Dumitraj can't get it for the quick throw.
That was a super clearing kick. That really was. You just wonder what's going through Frank Haddon's mind in terms of his the makeup of his back line. You know, there's Dan Parks, he's very much a good tactical kicker. You know, Patterson has played there and he's played at fullback. His left wing, has Patterson seen enough ball on the left wing, one might argue?
Yeah, well, I mean, he certainly experimented a lot with Patterson just before this tournament began, but a lot of people said, you know, he left it too late, and Patterson hasn't really got much experience of playing there at fly half, and I think he probably settled on Parks and has decided that for the big games he can't risk Patterson there. Sean Lamont. In comes the support. Now that should be quicker ball. That's better from Blair. Can they get away? Back inside to Hines. Take it up once. Good counter ruck from the Romanians. Oh, and Hines just not making his mind up whether to pass or whether to go. In the end, he did a bit of both, and as so often happens, that's the recipe for a knock-on. There is Frank Haddon. Doesn't show much, but I'm sure inside he's fuming.
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me at all. He'd be very pleased with, obviously, with probably the scoreboard, but little else, I suspect. Because Nathan Hines has had a couple of shockers in contact, or keeping the ball, or his passing, or whatever. It really has been poor.
Better scrum from Romania. The little kick through from Tofan. Useful one too. Scotland's throw-in, but inside their own 22. There is Ionut Tofan, 30 years old, his 60th cap.
Move, no tackler! Good.
Again, Dewey, the centre, using his power. He's a big man. He's 108 Ks, which is huge for a centre, and now Scotland have got the penalty. So the clearing their lines is complete.
Well, indeed, it shows there's more than one way of getting out of danger in your own 22. Bit of hard, fast running as Frank Haddon decides to give a couple of new guys a run.
Yeah, Craig Smith and Scott McLeod.
1 and 4.
Well, Hines coming off. We're not that surprised at that. He's not having the happiest of nights. And Craig Smith to come on a trot to win his 20th cap. McLeod his 11th. Sure sign, though, I think that Frank Haddon now thinks the game is safe.
Well, indeed, and he's going to give these guys a run. They're going to get a good run too. Nigh on 30 minutes still to be played, so they can get a good workout tonight. And I don't think that'll be the last substitution that Frank Haddon makes.
Nicely done, Blair. Alistair Hogg straightens everything up. Now they want quick ball. Blair in there again. Good drive immediately from Smith. Oh, and a nice little pass back inside. Oh, and now again, have they just lost numbers where they need it? No, they've got the ball back again. They've lost a bit of ground, but they've got a chance to rebuild. Lamont tries to go straight through the middle.
Hands away, Rock!
Back inside goes Parks. It was a high tackle, but Scotland will be hoping they can take advantage in any case. Coming left. Oh, and it's wide. Surely Hogg's hat-trick. And Hogg goes over in the corner for his third try of the evening. The flag is out. By the touch judge. I think that's to point out the high tackle, and Nigel Owens already got it.
Well, the pressure finally told off. Good final ball to Alistair Hogg. Third try, did you say it was? Well, it's no longer the amateur days, because in those days he'd have been buying lots of drinks. I'm not sure Haddon will allow that tonight with another game on Sunday. But well done to Alistair Hogg for his hat-trick. This is the high tackle, and it's Petra, I think, the number 5, yes, for Romania, who's the guilty party. You can see the hand out from Nigel Owens. Will they start from a penalty from halfway? Will it be a yellow card?
Okay, thank you.
I think he's dealt with it in terms of a yellow card. I think he'd have been gone by now. Oh, the most testing kick so far for Patterson. Oh, but my goodness, it doesn't seem to make much difference to him. Beautifully struck, and the wind just